And in this one, I'll be talking about how you can install Ladybug and import weather data to be used for the next videos or next steps in your project. So the first thing that we do is we go to Food for Rhino, type Ladybug, and then we download the latest version of Ladybug Tools 1.8.0. And then when we download that, we'll receive this folder, and this folder contains information or installation information related to the plugin. And then what we see here is we see installer, uninstaller, installation instructions whatsoever. And if you take this installer and drag it onto your Grasshopper canvas, you'll be seeing that there are two things to install. So if you double click to this, you'll see that it's going to put the create the installation folder, and it's going to tell you if it's a problem, if there's a problem or not. And of course, like, there are the next steps: install OpenStudio, install Radiance. We'll cover those things in the later video, so you don't need to worry about them right now. Then when you double click this, it's going to download and install Ladybug 1.8 to your computers. And after you did that, create a new folder, new file, you'll see that a Ladybug tab is created on your Grasshopper tabs. And we have like import, analyze, visualize, analyze geometry, extras, and Ladybug sync component, versioner, user objects, so on and so forth. And what we are going to do first is we are going to find where we are going to work with. And this is going to be the sort of an important video in which aligns you to the directions wherever you are working with Ladybug. So if you come to import, under import, you'll see that there is a component called Ladybug download weather and Ladybug EPV map. So what these two components does, basically these two components are essential to grab an EPV file that is the location of your project, and based on that location, almost every operation is being done in Ladybug with, again, like, it's being done with this EPV file. So EPV map is the component in which we use Boolean toggles to work with. And when I double click to this, you automatically see EPV map, Ladybug Tools/EPV map. A web page will open up in your browser. And what you'll be seeing there is sort of a map. And in that map, you can put any place that you want to work. And mine is a bit like slower at the moment, but yeah, it's a bit slow at the moment. It zooms out now. So if you click to the search button, and then if you just type, let's say Madrid, and it shows us the Madrid's locations all over the world. We say Spain, and it's going to give us information. You see, it puts up the location of Madrid, and you click on these guys, you see Madrid, SVX, TMY, like all these information can be used as our weather data. Usually we see the weather data in airports. I think this is the airport location. Yes, Aeroporto Adolfo Suarez, blah blah. So doesn't matter. You can click on this and then copy this, and then right after you do that, you come back to your Grasshopper tab, and then you create a panel, and in that panel you double click and open that up, and then put this one in. And when you put this weather data here, it will take a second, because what this does, it's basically using this link, it downloads the EPV file. And of course, you can select your folder to be downloaded, but EPV file is downloaded now on my C drive, users, iTunes, app data, blah blah blah, like Ladybug Tools folder somewhere. So what we can do with this? So if I come over here again, Ladybug import EPV, then I come over here and I connect this, I see bunch of stuff as my outputs. So if we take a closer look at a couple of these, we can say, okay, this is location. We already know this. Dry bulb temperature is basically like showing us a lot of different values. Of course, we need to go in to this information. It's basically showing us the hourly temperature, dry bulb temperature, starting from January 1 till 31st of December. Wind speed, wind direction, like a lot of stuff is going on here, and we'll cover some of these in our next videos. And I think it's a good place to pause things for this one. As you see, this one is not we didn't create anything as a geometry. However, we'll be working towards how we can create or analyze some geometries, or starting with the information first and then build up to our first analysis in Ladybug. So stay tuned for the next video.